Alright, what's up? Here we are with the Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. Well, Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Non-spoiler review, spoiler free. So this one won't be that long because I'm going to save most of the shit I want to say for the spoiler review, which should be out tomorrow. Yeah, so overall, obviously, it's a good movie. I don't think anybody was surprised by it being a good movie. Great movie. Great cinematography, real good shots, camera shots in there. Really cool to explore, a new world of with the Talikans. Pretty sure it was Talikan. I'm pretty sure it was the Talikans. Yeah, I think it was the Talikans who were led by Namor. So it was nice to explore that world and interesting to see what pops up with them in the next one. Assuming there's a next one, where the story goes. I mean, it seems to be setting up an obvious storyline for the next one. So that will be interesting. I think that was my main. So overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I think I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah, I'd go 4 out of 5, maybe even 3.75 out of 5. But I think I'd probably go 4. The reason why I couldn't give it a 5 is because there was some things I wanted from the story. And the movie was 2 hours, 41 minutes long. But I guess what I was expecting to happen probably happen in the next one. But I kind of wanted to see it happen in this one, I guess. And I don't really feel like they wasted much time doing anything. So yeah, it probably would have been way too long if they included more stuff. But yeah, it's definitely it's a setup movie. I guess the better way to say this is it's more of a setup movie for the next one, to move on past T'Challa and set Shuri up for where she goes next and what her role is probably going to be. But I would have liked to see that more cemented in the ending rather than just it being more of a setup. I guess that's my thing. But overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I liked the tributes to T'Challa, to Chadwick Boseman at the beginning of the movie and the end of the movie. One thing I will say that I thought they did really well is not obviously I'll say the movie didn't suffer for Chadwick not being in the movie. It didn't. The only way I could compare this to anything, the last season of House of Cards definitely suffered for not having the character of Frank Underwood in it. I don't think this movie suffered for not having T'Challa in it. I don't think it made it. Oh no, it didn't make it. It didn't lead to it not being a good movie or make it not be as good of a movie as it could have been with him in it. Obviously, his tragic death upset certain fans with the movie, but I think they did a really good job at moving on, but while honoring him and making do with the situation that they had. And like I said, I really liked the tributes to him in the movie at the beginning and the end were beautiful, and I like that they bookended the movie in that way. So most of the movie you're dealing with the story being told between the characters that T'Challa has left behind and how they're dealing with his death. And that's. But at the same time, there's this plot that's unfolding and needs to be dealt with. And it felt really logical, like a really logical place to go, with T'Challa dying. And I guess I didn't feel like they didn't they definitely didn't like cheapen his death out to spend, 2 hours 40 minutes just hopping on the fact that he was dead. I guess they didn't feel like they were overdoing it. Yeah, I really I like the arc that Shuri went on. I thought they made a really bold choice. Obviously, I can't say when in the movie theater I thought it was a bold choice, but now I think that when I thought about it more, I guess it wasn't really. It made sense. Just if that's the direction they're going in, with Shuri. But I obviously just wasn't expecting them to do it, and obviously I can't say what it was in this video. But I really like the introduction of Namor and the Tolokans, and interested to see what he does in the next one and where his arc carries him. So yeah, overall I'll say 4 out of 5. When I first left it, I was saying 3.75 out of 5. I think I'm pretty cool with a 4 out of 5 on this one. One thing that did annoy me was that so there's like a mid-credit scene, and I felt that scene should just been in the movie as like the ending of the movie instead of being mid-credit. I kind of get how they would think how the way the movie ends, they wanted that to be the ending, but it's like if you're gonna have that mid-credit scene anyway, you might as well just put it in the movie, either before the ending scene or work that in there some way somehow. But I didn't like that was a mid-credit scene that most people most likely didn't see, because I didn't stay for no mid-credit scene. I'm not staying for no fucking after credit shit. I feel like when the credits roll, the movie need to be over. I don't like that shit. But yeah, that's my take. That's my non-spoiler take. Overall, really beautiful movie. Really good tributes to Chadwick Boseman booking the film. Really good introduction to Namor and the Telecans. Really, it's mostly a setup movie, which like I said, I wasn't expecting a setup movie. Maybe I should have, and that really kind of took me down a little bit. But I guess I'm more okay with the fact that that's what it was now than I was like the night I saw it. I was kind of disappointed the night I saw it. I mean, I liked the movie, but I was just disappointed that it was a setup movie, and it kind of felt weird. But yeah, overall, I recommend seeing it. Obviously, some people were having like really emotional reactions to it, and the tributes and how it is. I wouldn't say I'm not that type of person, but I mean, I love art. I'm not saying art doesn't get me feeling sometimes, but I typically don't cry or anything like that. And there were some powerful scenes in the movie. There's some scenes that I felt could have been more powerful. They had done them a certain, specifically one. I just wish it hadn't been in the trailer. If it hadn't been in the trailer, I think it would have been a way more powerful scene. It still was, but it would have been more so had I not seen part of the scene in the trailer. But yeah. Yeah, thumbs up for the movie. I'll see you in the spoiler review tomorrow.